the beach, you're the bikini, the remote control, you're the TV, DVD player, I'm the CD. I can see us closer than 3D. Girl, your love is sweeter than kiwi. I can be your Adam, you can be Eve. I'm gon' bite that apple, believe me. I've been searching hard for your love, like a miner digging for gold. And if haters were the ocean, we would stay afloat with the boats. And if you were 4 tires, I would let you ride on my road. If I were your stripper pole, would you work me until I'm rusty and old?
Oh yeah, right. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Angel face with angel eyes, you must be heaven sent. Our hearts had a collision and it, mind you, left a dent. This love is meant to happen, girl, it's not an accident. So if you give me your heart, I promise I will represent. You're my pieces, I'm your puzzle. You're my rain, I'm your puddles. You're my teddy bear like Snuggles. If it's team us, let's huddle. We can be strengthened like struggles. You're my...
I need you. I'm not to play again for you. I can't lie to you. You know why? Because I won't spend the rest of my life with you. Won't come in here, I take it big. You will take it too. You know why? Because my when you look good. See your fan said that. I can't represent my girl. Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Love and carry.
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up, oh.
Not too sure.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up, oh.
Not too sure.
For the love,
Not too yes, I will marry you. I will come here for you. If you give me a chance, I will cook for you. Now my head, I will carry you. Oh yes, I will marry you. I will come here for you. If you give me a chance, I will cook for you. Now my head, I will carry you.
The day you agree to marry me, now that day your story change. Because I will show you love. I will give you care. I will give you kabagi. Treat you tell a chicken head. No flowers, say we can't run. I will make you real big you. Now that back at you. When you go we buy your own neighborhood. When they see you, respect. Now the only thing they will give you. The only thing you will lack. Now they will what you not ask me for. You won't feel your head at night. You won't play your news. Where you want to? You won't go up to chill. You won't go to places. Don't worry. You already get a mental story. Smile now. Can't hug me now. You won't kiss me anywhere. Go ahead and kiss me now.
They know that I want you. I can make it without you. Don't every that can't do the things you not do for me. Baby, can't let me love for you. I want that don't say like you. Can buy me all the good goods. Oh. Baby, can't let me love for you. I want that don't say like you. Can buy me all the good goods. Oh. Rub my body, baby. Kiss me in the public. Anytime you're ready. Must say, do I am ready. Rub my body, baby. Kiss me in the public. Anytime you're ready. Must say, do I am ready.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Love and carry.
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up, oh.
Not too sure.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up, oh.
Not too sure.
For the love, oh.
Oh yes, I will marry you. I will come here for you. If you give me a chance, I will cook for you. Now my
Beats.
They say I love money, penny. Oh, you say you love money, penny. So many say they can't love money, penny. They can't love money, penny. You love penny. Well, I what the money can do. 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 Well, I what the money can do. What the money can do. What the money can do. in a red bank. Before I was buying the money, I left my money in a red bank. Hey, yeah. I never switch it from there. They can't let my style, but the money can concentrate them. Hey, yeah. Please, my hey, please, my oh. How did I now, please, my hey, please, my hey, please, my oh. How did I now, please, my hey, and I be a dabuna. You a dabuna. You nigga be a dabuna. You don't get more like one a dabuna. Una pay you call. Looking for it, looking for it. And see money back here, I can see that on the looking for it, looking for it. And I be a dabuna. You a dabuna. You don't get more like one a dabuna. What money can do? What money can do? What money can do? What money can do? Well, what money can do? What money can do? What money can do? What money can do? Monkey go up, monkey hard to calm down. Monkey calm down, monkey calm down. If my kabagi, they say you want me calm down. Monkey calm down, monkey calm down. Money for hair, baba ground. Monkey calm down, monkey calm down. Girl, monkey sweat, say now I calm down. Monkey calm down. What money can do? What money can do? What money can do? What money can do? Well, what money can do? What money can do? What money can do? What money can do?
Yes, beats.
The first time I saw your face, I knew I was in love. Baby, your smile takes my breath away. They can say what I want, get it done. As long as you're by my side, baby, you smile like paradise. Baby, girl, come be my love life.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that Sendwave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download Sendwave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure, and start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. Sendwave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good evening. It's good to be back here this morning. Today is the second day of the 8th month AD 2023. We are exactly 69 days to the general and presidential election in Liberia. Yeah, 69 days to the general and presidential elections in Liberia. Yeah, I'm trying to fetch out something. So, on Saturday, the 5th of August, will be the kickstart of campaign in Liberia. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever you are. And we have 46 registered political parties that will be participating in the upcoming elections. 46 registered political parties will be participating in the upcoming election. And yeah, we have 46 political parties. Wow, 46 political parties. And according to statistic, we also have a population, or how many persons registered to vote? We have roughly about 2,471,617. You get our number? 2 million. Listen to me. The amount of persons that registered to vote in the upcoming elections. In the upcoming election, that's the legislative, the House of Representatives, what is it, the Senate? We have the presidency, vice presidency. We have registered voters, 2,471,617 persons registered to vote. Voting, they don't have the polling places, 5,911 polling places in the country. 5,911 polling places in the country. And voting precincts. Yeah, precincts. How many we have there? Let's see if we can go to that quickly. Voting precincts, we have 2,080 voting precincts in the country. 2,080. So, folks, that's just the update when it comes to the general and presidential elections, and we have roughly about 69 days to go to the elections. So, I needed to update you on that, and a lot of people don't know about that. So, the entire information, I need to give it to you as it is coming in from the National Elections Commission. So, good morning, Buakai Amara Kamara Ismani. I'm pretty seated here on today's edition of the Costa Morning Show. There are a few things that we'll be looking at this morning. I hope my guys can join me. If not, I will be here all alone bringing you. So, yeah, there are a lot of updates on the National Elections Commission. So it says from June 10th, 2023 to September 11, 2023 is accreditation of political parties, agents, media, and observers for the election. Then the 2023 presidential and legislative elections, August 5th, 2023, final list of candidates publication on August 5th which will be this coming Saturday. The final listing of candidates will be published. Then on August 5th, 2023 to October 8th, 2023, presidential and legislative campaign period. Once again, from August 5th to October 8th, 2023 is going to be the presidential and legislative campaign period. Then August 14, 2023 to August 19, 2023, replacements of lost and damaged voter registration cards. August 14, 2023 to August 19, 2023, replacement of lost and damaged voter registration card. And in that aspect of it, those that register to vote in the 2023 election, they will be the only people that will go back to get their damage. If you lost your voter's card, if you damage your voter registration card, that's the time you can go there. But do not go there. You say, oh, I'm registered for, oh, I want to register now. No, just go there, give your name, and then they will, if you lost your voter's card, they will give you a new one. Then on September 18, 2023, list of voter precincts and publication for the election. That's on September 18, 2023, listing of voting precincts and publishing for the election. Then on October 10th, 2023 is election day. October 10th, 2023, complaint and adjudication. So on October 10th, if you see anything that happen that you not like, you want complain, you can do it beginning on October 10th, complaints and adjudication whatsoever. And then on October 12th, 2023 to October 24th, 2023, announcement of provisional results. On October 12th, 2023 to October 24th, 2023, announcement of provisional results. On October 25th, 2023, last day for the announcement of final results. On October 25th, 2023, last day for announcement of final results. So that's it. I just needed to update you on everything that will be happening from now to elections day. So I think it's necessary. A lot of people not know about all of these things, so we needed to bring it up to you this morning. And so folks, just to kickstart the show on electoral information. So the saga in Liberty Party and so according to Musa Hassan Bility, Mr. Bility once again is in the media. According to him, they said a controversial Liberty Party chairman, Musa Hassan Bility, accused Unity Party of masterminding internal internal wrangling within the Liberty Party, but Unity Party calls the assertion groundless. The controversial chairman of the troubling Liberty Party, Musa Hassan Bility, says the former ruling party, which is the Unity Party, mastermind of the internal wrangling in LP. Bility asserted that some officials of the Unity Party have been very active in destroying the LP following his alleged refusal to sign a resolution to make UP leader Joseph Newman Boakai standard bearer of the four collaborating political party. So here is Mr. Musa Hassan Bility once again in the media. You know, this man, the only political, the only party chairman that have suspended his political leader and some top officials of the Liberty Party more than 5 different times. The man will get vexed today and say, I'm suspending Yomri Kanga Lawrence. I'm suspending Darius Dillon. I'm suspending X, Y, and Z. Every day, Musa Bility is suspending people. Every day, Musa Bility is suspending people. So now, he was on a local radio again. This time around, what he's saying is that top officials within the Unity Party, the one destroying or bringing internal wrangling within the Liberty Party because of what he did, because he agreed for Joseph Newman Boakai to be the standard bearer of the that's CPP. Yeah, the CPP. So Mr. Ability is in the news, and you know, when it comes to the issue about integrity, I don't know which political party will say I do have integrity side. Which political party will say I do have an integrity team? Yeah, sometimes they go people they get boast of it. They say, "Oh, our side, we are integrity people." that's why. Uh, that's why the leg of Josh Manawia will never stand up somewhere and talk about integrity because he has people behind him are on sanction list. Even Ambassador Boakai do have people behind him that are on sanction list. Mr. Cummings to have some corrupt officials too behind him. Which are the team now? We say, oh, I will talk about other people, but they will not talk about me. Daddy Don, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, boy guy, and good morning to our listeners.
How was the night, my brother?
Well, it was long and tiring, my man. Yesterday I was really tired, so at least I had time to get some rest. I followed the show yesterday morning, and I think it was pretty good. I wanted to join, but I couldn't. But I please don't make this show today about us to discuss ability, because ability is one question when you start, when you start discussing ability, you just gotta keep going, and you just gotta keep going. So I see you was talking about. I mean, we can talk about ability. That's fine, but I see you were talking about upcoming information from the National Elections Commission.
Yeah,
NEC, and I think that is very, very important towards our democracy. And I think David Brown Lasana the last time on the show, I said that she's presiding over a very critical process. I mean, when you look at the history of Sister Mary Lauren Brown, or family people that she come from, those are people that, especially Sister Brown, that's a woman who people have, undying respect for especially in the Cali Diocese of Monrovia, and how she has been over the years. So, I mean, David Brown Lasana got a very tough job, a very stiff hill to climb. On the question of integrity, one may say, the awarding of contract to her brother. You remember the thermometer saga, and the people wanted to wanted to drag her to court to have her removed. We don't know how they resolved that, but she's presiding over a very critical process. And again, I just hope that she do the needful and allow the popular will of the Liberian people to be reflective in their votes. If the people go to the polls and elect Mr. Joseph Boakai, she have no option to twist, the will of the people. If the people want Boakai, go there and announce a number that, Liberian people overwhelmingly elected Mr. Joseph Boakai. If the people voted for Mr. Cummings or Mr. Gonglo, do that and announce the people deserving result. But to go there, and I'm not saying too that, any result outside of naming George Weah will be considered fraud. But we know how, remember, this is the 21st century, and it is not a point where my man, the man can keep on his talking point, man. Just stop that kind of thing, man. The man can ask me, just stop.
I want to ask the man, he just his business. So
I beg you, Lord. I mean, you're my man. I beg you.
Go ahead, lay your business at Darlington.
Yeah, so I think the other Brian Lasana have a very steep hill to climb, especially with these upcoming processes. She need to ensure that it's very critical. There'll be a lot of pressure, from the opposition wanting a deserving, victory. The regime too want to be re-elected, so she has a very, tough job, and I mean, come at the moment, come at the man. So she is a woman of the moment. When the ball settles on October 10th, even if there were to be a runoff, we want to see that, Director Brown Lasana letting her conscience be her guide, because it's very crucial. This upcoming election, it's a lot, man. Liberians' life depend on it, because whatever the Liberian people decide, Boyka, it will affect the country again, not just for 6 years, but for years and years upon to come. That's why, it's very important that Liberian people go out, that don't just register to vote, but on election day, be in the queue and air your voice. Don't say, oh, the people will cheat. We will stay with me. And don't be home and stay home and don't go. Don't be complacent. Go there and follow up all the way. If you want to elect whoever you want to elect in opposition, go there, stay in line, and vote. I think it's very much important that our people need to exercise that democratic franchise. It's very, very much important that don't just have the voter registration card and don't show up on election day. Stay there, register to vote is very important.
Okay, so Darlington, we few days to the kickstart of campaign in Liberia, and this internal wrangling been between some officials of the Liberty Party, the party chairman Musa Belete, accusing, pointing accusing finger at top officials within the Unity Party of, being a sponsor of the misunderstanding that is going on within the Liberty Party. According to him, because of his refusal to allow or to sign up for Mr. Boakai to lead the CPP, that's why the folks from some top officials from the Unity Party are damaging the Liberty Party. So now the issue here, my point here, Darlington, is that we've been following this case over and over, close to a year now, and now we are just few months to the election. Who's going to gain from this internal wrangling that is within Liberty Party? Nyomri Delon and their faction of the Liberty Party do have their side. They are saying that we support Joseph Boakai. And today, Musa Belete and his side, they are talking about we will support Mr. Alexander Cummins. Now, who's going to benefit politically with this internal wrangling that is going on within the Liberty Party? Because we just few months, just 2 months, few days to the election, and they are still having this seeing ups and downs within the party.
Boyka, you asked a question.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, who benefits from this fight within Liberty Party? Boyka, is an open secret that Mr. Belete is covertly working for the CDC.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, from day one, Mr. Belete took over the party. He had an agenda. You all know Mr. Belete owed the government of Liberia the road for money, and he has paid some of the money allegedly. We have not been able to verify, but he said he has been able to pay some of the money. Yes, Mr. Musa Belete, fast forward, when the Liberty Party held a special convention and they announced Belete as chairman of their party, some of us warned them. Again, at the time we were warning them, some people said, we're not in the poor party, we're more from Isa. In fact, our good friend Senator Abraham Dallas Dillon took it upon himself to justify for Musa Belete that Musa Belete now is the new Paul, that he was on his Damascus road. So people can change. And we must appreciate the Liberty Party too. Because not few political parties can allow, somebody with that kind of history, like Musa Belete, a checker pass. So every time we be chairman of their party, we must appreciate them because they took a decision at their detriment. Now here's the Liberty Party in complete disarray. The legacy of Councillor Bromsky. In fact, Charlene Bromsky had advised Yombri Kanga Lawrence and DeLong before that giving the party to Belete was not the good thing to do. Oh, Leo, you think they play like a power inheritance, like a power property? They lash out. And some of those people who still want to be identified, originally as Liberty Party, if you are still in Liberty Party and you still want to be identified with the semblance or the emblem of Liberty Party, you have to go the Musa Belete way. Because the truth of the matter is, politically, Yombri control the numbers when it comes to Grand Bassa County. She's been deemed as the political leader of Bassa, the Bassa people, and comes, as a leader of Liberty Party. I mean, in practical, right, with the people. But in terms of who the National Election Commission do business with, that take the green emblem with the bird flying, it's Musa Belete. Musa Belete is the legitimate leader of the Liberty Party. He's the chairman of the party. So, like you said, we are tired with it one expulsion. They have expelled Yombly before.
Over and over.
They have re-expelled her. They have opened her expulsion. Yeah, so I don't know how many times Yombly one now have been expelled from this party. But again, they cost it upon themselves. I feel sorry for them. But let them deal with it. Yombly and Dillon, they cost it upon themselves. They brought Musa Belete low. And just some of our people can be dealing with Henry Costa. They say he supported Joseph Boyka for 6 years. So right now, for him to just say he's not supporting Boyka now, they find it hard to process. Henry Costa embraced DC United Party people. And now they're dealing with him the way they are dealing with him. Well, that's Henry Costa. He will keep his own notes. It is the same token that when we advise Musa Dillon and Yombly about these people, they defend Chairman Belete. So, my man, I will not come on the show here and say, oh, I'll be attacking Chairman Belete. For who, Benny? The very same people we advised, and they said Belete was their leader and this and that. So, Belete is the leader of the party. So, that's why you saw Charlene Bromsky win the Belete away.
Yeah, but Darlington, openly, people may think Belete is, behind Mr. Alexander Cummings. He's canvassing for Mr. Cummings. But, secret, he's supporting Josh Manenwia. He's there to represent Josh Manenwia. And
you know what the original, the three Hebrew boys on Labrador?
Yes, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why is it that up to now, people with the CPP don't want to realize that when we're talking about Musa Belete, that Musa Belete is an agent planted within a CPP to get them, to get Josh Weah all the things that he need. Musa Belete was one of those that damaged the entire CPP because that was a mission to the CPP. And now here we are. So if Mr. Belete is acting, he say, oh, I'm Mr. Cummings' man, blah, blah, blah. Don't be carried away. You see Musa Belete, you see Henry Mervyn Snow, you see Josh Manenwia, they will never move from behind each other. Never. So Mr. Belete is working for Josh Manenwia in the CPP directly. He's been sent there.
Yep.
Why is it hard for you guys to understand?
But Mayuna. That's what Miriam Makeba, the South African writer, wrote in one of her songs. She said, when after Ahmed Sékou Touré took over Guinea, and people are criticizing Sékou Touré, she said one man hero is another man terrorist, another man terrorist, another man hero. It's the same thing. Musa Belete has been in the CPP fighting for Cummings. He has been protecting Mr. Cummings' interests against Mr. Joseph Boyka from being the standard bearer of the collaborating political party. So, now the people who are hero, they will protect Belete.
All right. Let me ask you this question. When last Musa Belete now hosts a press conference talking about George Weah or talking about the ills in the particular government? When last? He's a chairman of
when an interviewing on spoon, he can try small. He can try small. He can try small. He can try small. But sometimes when you won't go deep into the criticism, his hands can be tied. Look, you see one thing about, and that's why I tend to not respect people who flip-flops. So people in less than 6 years ago, for example, it made a Nukwe. That's why as soon as I can really want to ask Joseph Boyka the question. For Joseph Boyka to have picked James Emmanuel Nukwe in 2017 as his running mate, that means he must have expressive confidence and undying respect for such a character. My man, in less than 6 years down the line, that Nukwe will not be supporting Boyka. The 204 apart, what happened? Because you see, Boyka, when you want to look at somebody's reputation or their integrity, look at their trend or how they supported people. For example, in 2017, I supported the LPP and Dr. H. Burma formula. When we got our little smaller vote, people started laughing at us. But it was a case to test the consciousness of the Liberian society. In 2023 again, I am supporting the LPP and Councillor Gonglo. Because we look at Councillor Gonglo track record in public service. Again, aren't there other popular candidates? There are. But election should not just be a popularity contest. It should be a fight of the nation and a touring of ideas. People who want to lead the country must explain to us what kind of ideas they want to bring to our country. So you look at people partying. But our democracy is far developing to a point where one man will be supporting the government in less than 2 months, in bind to the opposition, then you go back to the government. Look at our man Brahma JV Brahma. we felt sorry for Brahma JV Brahma, when the man came up popular, to say that the government was going after him. Today when Brahma JV Brahma defending the government, then we say, oh, Brahma, you sure you're going back? Then citizens say, you're leading our man. Oh, that's how the society is. People, look, Bwaka, you are doing so to me. There's so much I would take from you, but the day I draw my line on you, you must not get it, Bwaka.
Absolutely.
And I can tell some of my friends, some young people that will come in America, they will come to their friend and they say they won't run for a representative and senator. Their friend will take their less money, they will rally around, they will give it to them. They will go on the ground, they will compromise. Some of them now they are supporting George Weah. In the near future, do not come to us for our petty cash and our mingle resources, because it will not be there for us to give you. Because we have tested you and you have shown that you are a compromised young man. Even if you go to the election against the odds and you test defeat, you will strengthen your base and go back again in the next election and work with your people. That's how stronger young people make their case in their way in the legislature. But the culture of flip-flopping, my man, I don't know. I just don't know. Young people just flip-flop from one party to another party. My man, just go do random sampling. Just pick any 10 young person that friend with you on Facebook. He probably have won over 3 or 4 political party t-shirts. How? Why can't you dare to go join the first one? And by the way, I'm not a member of the LPP. I have just been supporting the LPP candidates. I'm not a member of either of any other political parties. Because the day I joined one, until the master called me home, maybe that place will be my final resting place. Because when you join a political party, you don't just join a party because of an individual. The political party must have an ideological construct that you gravitate towards and say, hey, for example, you go to other countries. You go to South Africa. The women, the old man, you see the young people in our country now, all of them want to wear beret. But no, wearing beret is good, but when you wear beret, with no political ideology, you are a buffoon. You're nothing but a caricature. We just look at you like one Mickey Mouse. When you go to South Africa, you see the South African old man wearing their beret. They have political consciousness. They have a fair appreciation of the struggle of their country. That's why even when Julius Malema, the former youth leader of the ANC, left the ANC in front of the EFF, some other old man was still ideological with the ANC. They said because it was the ANC who fought for their liberation. Even if they get corrupt leaders, they will expel you. You see the former president of South Africa, where he said, where he said, the former president is ongoing investigation for corruption.
But forgetting his.
Even the current president, Sarah Ramaphosa.
Okay, yeah, Ramaphosa.
The parliament is investigating him. Democracy work for the people. Jacob Zuma, thank you, and Royal Musa Sharif. Zuma is undergoing serious investigation for corruption. So political parties must be rallied. And not because Henry Costa are your friend, Henry Costa in ALP, and then you prove you find yourself in ALP. Oh, now people can do political party ideology.
No, Danito, what I think is that once for instance, Dalinto is my political leader, or Dalinto is somebody that I believe in, can make that change, or I believe in his ideology. So when Darlington Collins is moving from party X to party X, even though I, Bwaka Amarakama, don't have interest within said political party that Darlington is going to, but once Darlington is my mentor and he been there giving me $5, $10, sending me little Sendwave.
Hey, my man, when you finish, I'll tell that one.
Yeah, I will anywhere now Darlington go, like the brand myself, I will go.
I tell you.
Whether I like it or not like
like
it,
Yeah.
place I will go. And Darlington, we should graduate from that. As I don't know what, like I said, people will look at you and tell you, say, oh, you should stand up for something, Darlington. Let people know you that, oh, yes, Darlington stood up for this. Not because he's friend with Henry Costa, so anything Costa says, he will agree to it, or not because he and Costa can go and chill and do whatsoever thing. So whatsoever Costa go, he will go there. You have to be an independent person.
Absolutely.
If you know that the CDC, if Darlington sitting on this platform today, know that the CDC can make that change. My man, you should vote based on the CDC. But if you know that the CDC is not capable of making that change, we have tried them, and they can make that particular change. But because Mr. X is your friend or Mr. Y is your relative, he's going to that party, I will join you for us to go there.
Yep.
It's taking it nowhere, Darlington. And this is what just happening in our body politics.
Young people, some of you only 20 say you're not change 6 party already 3. What kind of society is that? You just want to say you're not change about 6 party? How? How is that possible? So again, young people should gravitate. And one of the things I noticed again, young people quick to identify their leader and teacher. Once you put some money in their pocket, you leader and teacher. Don't call me your leader if I don't inspire you, if I don't provide guidance for you. I can't call me leader and teacher. What is that? They quit to call so you can provide small empowerment for them. You leader and teacher. Whether you got ideas, whether you are bankrupt, you are their leader and teacher. That is the society. So again, the politics, there are some people. There are some people that I know in that country. They will tell you, say the ACO man. And those are people who have been supporting ACO because they believe in the struggles of Alhaji Kromah.
Yeah.
Whatever way you see Alhaji Kromah, there are people in that country who will tell you that they are die-hard LPP people, especially in Cape Mount. Because they will tell you it was the LPP who fought for multi-party democracy in that country against the two-way party. They will tell you that they respect the struggles of the progressive class. So there are some people who ideologically, they will just be there to support their political institution because of what that institution stood for over the years. Again, what history of the CDC will be too? The looting of the state resources and so we are using the CDC to amass private properties at the expense of the state. Is that how history books will remember the CDC? So some of you who are there, you need to ask yourself the question. Again, if you gave Mr. We, you made a mistake, you gave Mr. We another says, yeah, his sentiment we are, the way Juventus already banned from the league, he will come to Morovia, the Prince of Morovia, he will wear more Balenciaga and Gucci in front of you, and you'll just be looking at him, and your trainer will be there with no fitting clothes on their back. So it's up to you to decide what kind of country you want. If you want to give the country back to Mr. Weah, you'll do so. And that is why election day, our people should make sure the SSRs, all the patients get in the line and vote their choice and vote who they want. We'll respect the decision of the people and we want to ensure that David Etta Brown Lasana ensures that the people's right is protected on October 10th.
Okay, Darlington, I want to play this recording from we are diving into the Nimba politics. So Mr. Johnson yesterday held a press conference and he made a statement yesterday. I want you to listen to it keenly because I think we need to know who's the man is still referring to himself as the political godfather of Nimba County. Let's listen to this clip, then we'll come and talk about it.
So that's a few things I'm calling for. Nimba, devotion Nimba.
Oh, sorry. Let me play it again. Sorry. Okay, it's loading.
Devotion Nimba. I'm the father political leader of the country. Nobody. And the people on Nimba listen to the elders. And I am the elderly statesman for that country so long. Dearly. They will prefer to listen to me. You know my name in Nimba? My name is Nimba Zudwa. That's my name. They want to trust, they want to depend on me. Nimba dependent. They look up to me, they trust me. They said I've never been in Nimba, they vote overwhelmingly, and they are prepared to do the same thing. The mistake that President William made was to not get Nimba County the job with the son. I need 4 minister number. I need 3 managing director number. When you read now all what we sign, you go one post office. Who a posting letter? Deputy minister cannot go to cabinet meeting. Deputy minister does not employ except this during him and CDC people up. So to give Marvin assistant minister, Nelson Marie director, they mean nothing. They only receive a check per month for themselves. But when you make us minister, they constantly ministry, they will also employ people who suffer from the regime. So Nimba County not going to vote, especially so when Nimba is aware of the drug trafficking under the watchful eye of the regime. Nimba is aware of what America has said, the disappearance of the boys and the killing of the auditor. Nimba is fully aware. So the solution to supporting where, if you want, is not to send people behind me to blackmailing and blackmail other people. They're not going to why. He's sporting for himself. The solution to getting Nimba to support you is not to send our grandson Jefferson Koji to secretary to say I'm a war criminal, I'm a murderer, they protect him. As they begin to speak, the elder begin to walk from the hall. They walk out. Then you don't go to my country and insult the father of the country before the eyes of the citizens. So where is making mistake? Serious mistake. So I thank you very much.
Okay, so Darrington, that's the voice of Mr. Prince Y. Johnson. He said in that audio, Mr. Weah made a lot of mistake by not giving Nimbanians ministerial position, but give them deputy and assistant minister. And the assistant minister is just for you to go and take your check and then leave the office. But when you're going to get at least 2-3 ministries to the Nimbanian, and these people are going to benefit from the Nimbanian are going to benefit. And according to him again, sending Jefferson Koji to Nimba to insult him, the political godfather of Nimba County, and make things look like, the people of Nimba will now vote for Joshua. Joshua is making mistake because he's the political godfather of the county, and only him the people can listen to. Without him, forget it. You are nobody in Nimba County. So those are some of the things that we listen to from Mr. This press conference was held yesterday. It was held yesterday. So that's it. It says Prince Johnson stay the political godfather of Nimba. Is it? I don't know if we are still in that light, because the folks from the CPP will say no, he's no longer. The folks from the CDC will say no, and only the folks in United Party will say no matter what it is. Once Prince Johnson left your hand in Nimba County, you become the winner of that entire county. So he will be putting out number for Ambassador Joseph Newman Boaka comes October 10th. Let's look at what he said yesterday.
So Boaka, to his credit, Senator Johnson remains the political leader of Nimba County. The people respect Senator Johnson. I mean, it is whether I have some issue with him about me respecting his personal values, whether I believe he has won is another thing, but Senator Johnson is the political leader of that county, and when you listen to some of the things he said, I agree with him. You can have a county like Nimba County, and when these people go for political concessions with you, and you get in one ministry at the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, and you say you want to form a government of inclusion, you just got all your people from the Southeast in different ministry and agency, and on the election time, you want to go to the people, you say, that talk one Nimba talk, the people will tell you to move in front of there. So Senator Johnson, yeah. I mean, the reason why he continued to believe that he's the political leader of Nimba, from the past electoral statistics, Senator Johnson has been doing extremely well, exceptionally well. So again, he's the leader of Nimba. So, and like you said, you sending people from the government to go and attack him, it will not help you. It will not help you. So Senator Johnson remains the political leader of Nimba. I mean, yes. Are there other people who control, some votes in Nimba? Yes, the Gonglos are very powerful in Nimba County. Look, if it was not for Prince Johnson, Edith Gongo could have been the political traditional political daughter of Nimba County. I've tried to study this woman by nature and see the level of votes that she have always been pulling in Nimba County. She have always been coming this close to be senator of that county. The only person that have stopped her and when she contests is Senator Johnson. So if Edith Gongo will probably have some logistics, in terms of resource mobilization, she would do extremely well in Nimba. So he's right. I mean, again, people can just support you when you want for them to support you. So PYJ, I mean, like in the press conference, by the way, was held yesterday. So somebody was saying, yeah, that's old tape. He conducted this press conference yesterday to say, so Koji, I don't know what Koji know about the people in Nimba politics to be there. Yeah,
grandson for Nima.
You what?
Grandson.
Oh, Prince Johnny Kwalo get people tattoo. I know I'm a Koji.
And Darlington from the 2017 election, I think only Prince Johnson contested for the presidency in Nimba County for the first round, right? Prince Johnson contested for the presidency.
Yes, he did. Yes. I think
he did.
2017, he probably came fourth.
Okay, he came fourth. And then there was no other Nimbanian contesting for the presidency. But this time around, Darlington, we have Councilor Tiawan Gonglo, and the Gonglos, that they themselves too, they are strong in Nimba County. So can we still say he will pull up the number first in 2017? He was the only one there contesting.
He will.
But now
he will. Mind you, Senator Johnson is on the ballot himself. He's running to get re-elected in Nimba. Yes, he's running. So Prince Johnson, as an individual, may manage to get an overwhelming mandate from the people of Nimba to get re-elected. But I don't know whether it is possible for he to be campaigning for himself and also campaigning for Joseph Boyka simultaneously. I don't know how that will work. Because he's running to save his neck. Because my man, since Senator Johnson came from Nigeria, the Senate has just made a retirement package for him. He have always been getting re-elected. Imagine Senator Johnson not being re-elected. That means he will go out of political status and small petty cash. And there will not be coffee on my own table. So the senator cannot afford to do that. But I can tell you for a fact that Senator Johnson is going to get re-elected. So he will be campaigning to save his neck to go back in the Senate. And for him to be campaigning for himself and be campaigning for Joseph Boyka, I don't see that possible. The Unity Party, the ANC, and the LPP, they will go tete-a-tete in splitting the votes in Nimba. Nimba will not be overwhelming. When you look at the results between Edith Gongo Ware and Jeremiah Kun, it was not a wide margin. The numbers are still here. I can call the numbers. Jeremiah Kun basically won Edith, I think, less than 4,000 or 5,000 votes. I can go back to the numbers. So it's not that Jeremiah Kun, Komadia, the ground forces on the ground in Nimba. If you have Senator Johnson going as running mate to somebody, overwhelmingly the county could possibly fall. But Senator Johnson himself is going for re-election. I may be wrong in my analysis, but he's trying to save his own neck. He tell the person vote for Prince Johnson and vote for Joe Boyka. Maybe. And then somebody join him and say, 3,000 votes. So I don't see it possible. And Boyka, I don't see it possible. When Nimba overwhelmingly fought to the Unity Party, I don't see it possible. Because the CDC too fighting in Nimba. Mind you, Prince Johnson will get re-elected. But for Nimba County to fall overwhelmingly to Joseph Boyka in the Unity Party, I doubt it.
Okay, and that's not just in the case of Prince Johnson, it's also in the case of Mr. Hassan Bedete. He's fighting to become elected in district number. He's running in district number 5. I think district number
9. District number 9.
9, Nimba County. Yep. And he will be campaigning for himself. How can he go about campaigning again?
Who better knowing Nimba to go somebody in Nimba? The only thing I do know about Belete, to his credit, I'm not going to lie. Belete has a way of somebody said District 7. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
7, yeah.
Belete has a way he's a very affluent guy in terms of how he stretches hand, and people like that, right? People fall for that kind of thing. Belete is generous. The difference between a lot of Belete and a lot of your traditional politicians, I don't know for some reason, but their cash and their wallet, they can just, as they're sitting down, they can put their wallet on their back pocket, they sit down on it. Then the back pocket, they put a button. It's not Belete. Belete can take his wallet and put it in the front pocket of a gun. Soon they put us in and share. So Belete is going to get re-elected, right? Not re-elected, he's going to win. He's going to win. He's playing a card very well.
Yeah, but my point here, Danito, is that with him being campaigning for himself and the same time touring the country for
Cummins will be fighting his own battle in Nimba. He's not depending on politics. So, Bwaka, let me just read the votes, right? Jeremiah Kun and Edith Gongo where Jeremiah Kun put 37,899 votes in Nimba County when he got elected. And Edith Gongo where got 34,153 votes. So Jeremiah Kun put 36.12% of the votes. Edith Gongo where put 32.55% of the votes. A very narrow margin.
3,000.
Yes. So Jeremiah Kun, he's not the one to deliver you Nimba. Don't depend on him. Prince Johnson, who is his political godfather, a father, could possibly do the political dirty work in Nimba with the elders of Nimba. But even the elders of Nimba, mind you, the CDC too, they are managing to break in their inner cycle. And every time Senator Johnson talking about the CDC people going to Nimba to disrespect, it is because they go and meet the elders themselves. Manager, we are just behind the elder in car. Yeah. You get a minute car and get a minute motor, but all the elders, the elder council on Nimba. Yeah. But mind you, those elders, those people, traditionally, they will never betray Prince Johnson. Senator Johnson will get re-elected, but I don't see a possibility for he to pull the same vote that he will win with for Joe Bwaka. I don't see that possibility.
So let's look at the second round. If Ambassador Bwaka do qualify for the second round and he solicited the support of Tiawan and the Gonglos family, plus Mr. Johnson, do you think he can pull up the number over Joshua in Nimba? Even though Joshua is, factually,
you don't see how the United Party can be going after us and Councillor Gonglo?
My man, forget that thing. When the second round reach, they put across that bridge.
Also, and that one I can always say when you are murdering the water, when you are throwing jabs at each other, you should create a room for you guys to hold future conversation. For you guys to hold future conversation in the future. And let me tell you, my man, Ellis Cummings is going to pull some vote. They can laugh at Ellis Cummings and say he got 7%. For this upcoming election, I don't think Mr. Cummings might get 7%.
And let's not forget too, Joseph Bwaka pull up numbers in Nimba. He was followed by he followed Prince Johnson in 2017. He pulled up more numbers than even Josh Weah and the CDC in Nimba County. We shouldn't forget that. So with the support of Prince Johnson and Joseph Nimba Bwaka, he comes second to Prince Johnson. I think there will be a very good ride for Ambassador Bwaka. All they need to do is just to play that card well in Nimba County.
They need to. I hope they play their card well. As you go to the first round, you need to tune down the rhetorics. And that's why, look, my man, they say, yeah, when you are the big brother, you can take plenty of things. But my man, soon they talk smart about Joe Bwaka, my man, they Bwaka is like, they can insult Ellis Cummings. Let me tell you what will happen with Ellis Cummings if there is a runoff. And Cummings could possibly make the runoff. Don't just look at him as an underdog. Cummings could possibly make the runoff. If Cummings don't get there, you will see a repeat of what happened in 2017. Cummings will tell his supporters to go whichever way they want to go. Mama, you know, Mama Bwaka, the level of rift and bad blood that is in opposition, Mama, today. I don't think it has ever been in any time in our country history and democracy.
Yeah.
The bad blood?
It's too much.
I mean, even when the United Party people want to attack Councillor Gongo, they can say, oh, but you went under the United Party government. Generally, when you form a government, even when my credit says with Ambassador Buega. If Ambassador Buega win, if I'm qualified and competent, you get me job now. So people, they want job, you get money now when a man talks more. Oh, you were in the government, Oh no. People can work, even people who work under Mr. Weir. Not all of them are corrupt. Some of them are there, they are providing service to the country. Worker who doesn't want to serve their country, especially in honor, especially not in thievery. Pursuing the mentor and you were in the government. So like, everybody were in the government again, disagree. And you saw how T1 party with the United Party government under Madam Sadi. Madam Sadi just saying about administrative leave, everybody will leave. I said, no, what is this? They may say the people you want to hold accountable, and that's why I respect Councillor Gonglo. The people you know that they are not performing, that you want to dismiss, go after them. Don't just look, we are responsible for you say everybody will go on administrative leave. What's that? And even while government, he was criticizing the ills, he was disagreeing with some of the people that Madam Salif wanted him to, as Solicitor General, that they wanted him to prosecute. He said, no, there will be no need that the government will prosecute these people. So that's the kind of leader that we can trust with the country. Councillor T1 Gonglo.
Okay, so let me. So if Mr. Cummings remain neutral, if he don't, if he not make it to the second round, he say I will be neutral in the process. You think his supporters will see the need of crossing over to George Weah in this upcoming election? Because
Cummings supporter has a very soft spot for George Weah than they have for Bueka. My man, I'm telling you. who started my man, the one that can run behind Ellis Cummings with the 7%. My man, Cummings supporters. In fact,
you think they prefer George over Joe JMB? You think so? Because we are in the opposition though. So probably we'll say opposition, so solidarity, let's do it, let's go the opposition way.
Cummings supporter has a very they know George Weah limitation. They know he's corrupt. But the way they believe that they were treated when they were in that political marriage with the Unity Party, it is not coming back for them. And like I said on the show, political leaders have a way of leading their people into action, right? To tell the people, say, hey, let us go behind the Unity Party, or let's go behind the LPP, for example. But a political leader say, oh, everybody must go their own way. It's not a good thing. ANC people have a very soft spot for George Weah. Because they know the George Weah are criminal, they will not get nothing from him. They know George Weah cannot gene or her. They know George Weah limitation. They already know. They know what they're walking into. For the danger about certain people, my man. If I say can't well with all, then tomorrow they laugh at you. And we tell you, you're not going nowhere now, you're yet. Now you know nobody can talk. Now they can talk. And we tell you, you're not going nowhere, you're yet. They be laughing. They always look for an opportunity to make mockery of people. And what the ANC people has a very soft spot for Weah than they have for Joe Bueka.
Yeah, but Darlington, you think it will help him politically? Because if he just say, oh, I will remain on the fence, and then you guys can go ahead. And then he have to look at what will happen 2029 and going upward. Because if you know that you want that change today, you need a change so badly.
But brother, lead that team. Man, nobody owe you their support. And I want to show you, I have said repeatedly, right? In the first round of the election, I support Councillor T1 Gonglo. But if the Liberian people subjects Joe Bueka and George Weah to a runoff, even in my disagreement or my criticism of Joseph Bueka in the Unity Party, I still believe that Joe Bueka will be a better and a responsible leader than George Weah. And like I made it public, I supporting Gonglo today. I hope we go to the election and win. If the Liberian people put forward Joe Bueka and Joe Weah for all to decide, I'll support Joe Bueka. But with a very little expectation that Joe Bueka will move the country in a positive trajectory. He will not disappoint me. I will not be, after election day, I will not be like the regular Liberian citizen to say, you know, we are very much disappointed in this government because Bueka don't even have power. The caliber of people who are around Joe Bueka, those are people who have Safun state resources. Look at Mr. Alex Tyler saying he won't rescue country. Alex Tyler, a corrupt speaker in the legislature. Ama Zulu Jala, they say they can't rescue country. Are you kidding me? But they don't want to talk about it. Our friends in opposition, and I was talking this to a friend, right? We wouldn't want to talk about, the likes of Nathaniel McGill doing business with the CDC and sanctioned by the Americans. But they now want to even remind the people that Senator Johnson was sanctioned by the same Global Magnitsky Act. They see where the Americans said don't do business with Bill Twawe, Nathaniel McGill, and Selma Sereno Sifos. Oh, when we're talking now, we say, so we are in Magibio. He be a corrupt McGill, our friend can be happy. But Senator Johnson, who, not me accusing you, the Americans say he had made millions mortgaging Liberia political interests from pay to play. That's what the American people say in their report. They say Senator Johnson engaged in pay to play and have made millions out of mortgaging Liberia's political interest and agenda. That's what they said. The Americans have accused him. But we don't want to highlight McGill and Serena Sifos and Bill Twawe sanction. But we'll talk about even Senator Johnson, who was supporting our man, was sanctioned by the Americans. We don't want to talk about it. They will say, even the devil, we need the devil to win. Anyway, I wish you all well. We'll keep praying for you.
Okay, so folks, we'll open the phone lines. Yeah, today we're chatting. We're touching all the bases and want to know, we have few days.
Before we take call, man, you know, deal with your memo's ability, but I know you want to deal with ability.
No, I feel that man now. Very talking about it, man.
Ability is a very interesting guy, right? So one of my friends, Alvin Glay, posted on his Facebook page, tagging Chairman Ability to say, let the Costa Show be aired on the TBS.
Look at that.
The two breakfast shows. So Musa Ability, he reposted, responding to Alvin's comment, and said, oh, yeah, the Costa Show can count on the two breakfast show, but on one condition.
On the Costa.
Let Aaron Costa return to the radio. So he wants Costa to come to return to the radio. That Costa will be firing more missiles at Joe Brecker.
Yeah.
Costa, because again, that's why a friend Joey I want to yeah. So
What Joey one year?
Yeah, you can come out. But in fact, the guy's willing now to host our show on the two breakfast show. But we who our own people then were supporting here before. Our men and Delon and move from their radio. We are managing on Facebook. But God there. I mean, Princeton Lovin, what's up, man? My friend Princeton Lovin is watching from San Nicolas, Nimba County. Yeah, very, very good brother. I have a lot of respect for that young man.
Okay, folks. So the phone lines are open. +231 888 6241 710770 102 102 86 0103 83 555
102. No host our show, but Costa will return. Then he'll go on the two breakfast show.
Was that be a funny brabby too?
You know what you trying to do? Because Costa have fire you not miss her before.
Yeah.
So the see Costa that was dealing with in one now. Yeah, Costa will neutralize the debate for him.
So taking your calls now. Keep it coming in. Those in the diaspora. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 6241 710770 102 102 86 0103 83 555 102 102. Yeah, so we gave you the outline and how things gonna be like from now till election day. You listen to everything here this morning, and we talk about the Nimba politics. We talk about Mr. Ability and his saga in the Liberty Party. So probably you want to be a part of the conversation. They'll take our first caller here this morning. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning. This is wonderful.
Yeah, Mr. Freeman, welcome. 1 minute quickly.
Yeah, I mean, 1 minute. Look, what I want to say, Boaka, I think it's a disservice to repeatedly suggest that only UP can go to the second round. The last time I challenged you that you didn't have any statistics.
Okay,
you didn't have any. No, give me a chance. I have not expressed my view, so give me a chance to express my view. I have not. And I have not said it because I'm challenging you now. You don't want me to finish.
Go ahead.
I'm saying to you, if you don't have any statistics, if you have not conducted any proper poll, stop suggesting that UP is the one going to the second round. You follow CNN, you follow BBC, you follow all international radio stations. Before they suggest that somebody is going to this destination, they will have an opinion poll. In the absence of an opinion poll, you don't have that information, so you cannot repeatedly suggest that. I think it's fair. It's disservice to the audience, and you need to correct that.
All right, let me come in now. And then the last time when you asked me to conduct a poll, I asked you, can I take 10 calls right on the same platform?
That's not the poll.
So now get an
institution.
Which one is institution?
That's not how it works.
Okay, I don't have the financial ability to hire an institution to conduct that.
Other institution can do that. Other institution can do that. Then you squat them.
Okay, so
but you can't repeatedly say
hello,
UP is going to the second round. Right? It's unfair.
Okay, listen, I come in. You make a point. My point here is based on.
What are you making plan for you for?
Yeah, no, I want for the here at the church as more. My point here is based on the opinion poll that have been conducted on various radio stations. They are saying the two higher up here in our elections is the Unity Party and the CDC. So I don't know. That's where I base my analysis from.
No.
So let me who do you think will go to the runoff?
The that you are using. Who do
you think will go to the second round if there's a second round?
Who do you think will go to the runoff?
No, I don't want to get into that. What I'm telling you is that when you run a show like this and you follow other international standards, cite a tribal institution that conducted a poll.
Hello?
That's my point. Yeah.
All right.
Watch BBC, watch all international stations. They cite credible institutions that conducted a poll. They don't just sit and assume that this organization is going to get to the second round. That is unfair. That is being biased.
Okay, thank you so much. Because at least you're going to let us know who you think will go to the second round. They were going to say yes, but you're not telling us who's going to go with the go in the second round. We are saying from what we are seeing, from what we are hearing on various radio stations, not only the Costa Show, but other media outlets conducted the opinion poll, and people are saying it. It's not because I'm sitting behind the microphone and saying it. It's all over other radio station. Let's take some calls. Let's take Frank Gibson this morning. Frank Gibson, good morning. Welcome to the show. Good morning, Frank. Hello.
I would have been calling your number, not WhatsApp, not free call.
Good morning, Frank Gibson. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Boka. Good morning to the people of Liberia. Frank Gibson. Boka, I don't know why you love blue, man. You're always in blue. That's great. Congratulations. All your show. Say yesterday I've been going back to the Costa Show. 99% of your outfit on the show is blue. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Easy blue, eh? Easy blue, eh?
Yes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember, Frank gets
I want to call on Liberians, those that are supporting President Weah, to turn out for the rechecking of the voter register. Let them make sure that their name is on the list and they are prepared to vote come October 10th to re-elect President Weah for the next 6 terms in the office.
Okay, so
now,
Frank Gibson, before you go to your point, I will ask you this question. You are a strong citizen. If from your own perspective, if there's a runoff, which political party you think will go along with the CDC in a runoff?
Hello.
Yeah, okay, I will answer that question, but just to clarify something, I joined the National Patriotic Party of Liberia in 1996. So I've been an original member of the National Patriotic Party. So in extension, I'm definitely part of the Coalition for Democratic Change with my standard bearer. Now, just to clarify that I'm not an original Congress for Democratic Change partisan. I remain a partisan of National Patriotic Party since 1996. Thank you. In the runoff, I expected Joseph Boakai to go along with George Weah.
All right, thank you so much, Frank Gibson. That's edition there. Let's take this other person. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Braga. My name is Victor Akopo, Central Manager.
Welcome, Victor. You are live on the show.
Yeah. I'll start by saying what one of you was saying. I mean, there is something, Braga. Even in America, the election are conducted between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. All indications, all the polls that were watching, everything was in favor of Hillary Clinton. Every other thing, if you follow that election, every other thing was part of Hillary Clinton. But anyway, nobody, people never heard about, Donald Trump, so much in the public. But Donald Trump won that election. He won the election.
Okay, so
I mean, that's only we just came from Zikepa, Nimba County. We came from Zikepa. I went there 2 days to the program that we have for that district. I never heard about Joseph Nimba Bwaka. I never heard about Joseph. I'm telling you, that's something I tell you. I never heard for somebody to say, even though Jeremiah is from Zikepa, Nimba County, I spent 2 days over there. I never heard for somebody to say, I will vote for Joseph Nimba Bwaka in a program.
Brother, so who you heard about in a part of Nimba County? Which are the names that you're hearing there?
But obviously, Tiawon Gongo.
Okay.
It's Tiawon Gongo that you every part of the program. I spent 2 days over there. I'm telling you, it is true that Bwaka is popular. But you can't just determine and say that two parties will go to Uganda. There is a man, Kanzagungo, and then a man who has traveled to 313 towns in the Republic. Joseph Bola will go to Gambia, he will go to Todota, he will go to the place. So for people to respect your analysis, I am not saying that your analysis is not good, but for you to continuously say that two parties will go to election. Nobody will go back there. So if you say that, continue to say that thing over and over, it is not good. People will always get problem with your analysis. Okay. It's not good.
All right. Thank you so much. So from your own perspective, if there is a runoff, Councillor Tiawon Gongolo will go along with the CDC, right?
No, I think Tiawon Gongolo is in a comfortable lead right now. I can't say that. I can't even need CDC party. Because these are some of the places. You want the CDC when you do our CDC, people won't jump behind.
Okay, you make it loyal.
Tiawon Gongolo is in a comfortable lead that they are reporting in a better position in case of whether it is second round, whether it is anything, he in a comfortable lead. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's your point. We take some more calls. 077-0102-102-86, 01038355102-102. Those in the diaspora, the WhatsApp number is +231-888-624-171.
Why you laughing at my man like cover my cam? Why you laughing at?
No, I get freedom to laugh again. The message Tiawon is in a comfortable lead.
Tiawon is doing, I'm not going to say comfortable lead, but Tiawon is doing extensive work in Nimba. Extensive work in Nimba. It's no joke. Because that's just, look, my man, if somebody want to run for president, right, they need to do serious work in their county of origin. And Tiawon is not just working only in Nimba, but he's reaching all out. He's reaching all out. Even Morovia now, if you conduct a random sampling around petty traders, you'd be surprised how many petty traders supporting Tiawon Gongolo. My man, this man is an ordinary man who engages with the people on the pavement almost every day. The people know the councillor. They know the old man. So don't be surprised that, the level of votes that Tiawon Gongolo will pull in this first round.
Okay. We hope to see that.
Don't be surprised that even bigger parties that you people are looking at in Nimba. I told you about the Gongolo factor in Nimba. Don't be surprised if certain bigger political parties underperform in Nimba. Don't be surprised.
All right, let's take this person on the line. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Your name?
Hey, good morning, brother. This is Sharon Kamara calling from Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah, brother, the past 2 days I've been seeing your co-host Darrington. Your analysis has been going well, but sometimes you go crazy, But to the point, when you guys are saying that he's saying that they should bring people to do opinion poll, like if you go to school back, you get kind to set it on. And then somebody have electricity to set it on. When you say because I set it on kind last night, so this answer is not correct. Why you have that way set it on? Why we have in Liberia, that's what we do to do opinion poll people call, that's what we do. And right now, to the point which concerned about Arizona Kuman, Buckeye, Liberia, trust me, if Buckeye were not in the league, trust me, where Buckeye are, they were going to stand, not because the guy in the studio. Let me make you to understand. Kuman not going to go nowhere. Where Buckeye said, if Buckeye were not in the league, trust me, already going to stand where Buckeye is standing. But for now, trust me, if talking about Nimba County, where all the guys are talking about, we know. Even Darrington know that Buckeye is in the league, the man under condition.
Okay.
But if Buckeye were not there, sorry, where Buckeye is, there where going to be.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's take this other person here. Good morning. Your name, where joining us from? Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, your name, where joining us from?
I'm calling you from.
Your line is not good. You have to change your position, please. We're not getting it. Oh, you have to call back, change your position and call back, please. 0770-102-102. The other member, that's small to the message. When Ambassador Baga are not in the race, they play Ambassador Baga and I play Tiawan Gongo. Kumis are not going to be anywhere around there. Wow. So that's it. That's his view. We're taking yours. Keep your calls coming in. +231 888-624171 0770-102-102-86 01038. I thought about my man Darlington letter. Yeah. Wait till so folks, we stay taking your calls. Yeah, but I can say we wish everybody in the upcoming election well. Just canvas, like what I can say, canvas for your candidate. Stop too much attacking. Focus. Now we come and get campaign. Now attacking, but your own. You forget about it now. You get a few more days to campaign. Go ahead and change people's mind to vote for your candidate. Once again, go ahead and change people's mind to vote for your candidate. Now that 40 years used to be on 40 Mr. X, 40 Mr. Y. Because there will be a lot of distractors. People that can distract you from your plan that you already have. So if you are there responding, fighting, everybody, forget it. It will not be good for you. Let's take this person on the line. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, calling from Kinjo.
My name is Baka Kamara.
Yeah, Baka Kamara. I'm Bani Kuma.
Okay, welcome. How is Kinjo?
Everything is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, to the point, Baka. I think somebody will call out when they're discussing about who in the league, discussing about who will be in the league in the second round. I hear about your guys talking about Arizona. I don't know where they're coming from. Election, this 2023 election, they are saying, Joe Biden don't even need no campaign. I can tell you for a fact. They are saying, Biden don't need no campaign. There are people that campaigning already for Biden. You don't even need to come there. So the election for Joe Biden, nobody should waste that time on the radio say we need a lead. So I don't know if I'm going to tell you how, in fact, you have to do your survey. This survey has been conducted on the daily basis on the radio station. What are you arguing about? Biden in the lead. There's no argument.
So you can do survey you can join.
What's talking? What? The one of Grandma County. You know, part of your house. Oh, when kind of came up. You know how for a fact.
Let me tell you something. Who the brother that calling? Where is that? Brother Kuma. The LPP has some votes to take from in Cape Mount, my man. We have always been getting votes.
You can't make their way. You know the party when kind of going came on, kind of bomb, kind of bappo to check the result 2017.
No, I'm not saying don't get the region. I'm not going to say the region. I said even in Cape Mount. Councilor Gonglo approved Cape Mount. So
My brother, my brother, Jango are good man. We need a second round, brother.
But my man,
But you don't make it.
the CDC
What kind of
people
society
said
that
they
they can
will
say the men are good men? So the men are good men, you're gonna want to support the member president?
Mr. Kroma.
Yeah.
Mr. Kroma, the CDC people said they will sweep the entire Cape Mount. Now what they
I
say?
beg you, you're aware.
All right,
Who done it?
my man, Kroma,
All
take
right.
it.
Mr. Morris, you can call and say that, but and another CDC will call from the same Cape Mount and say, oh, the CDC will sweep Cape Mount. Somebody from Akko, Alaji, let me say, Lucien Camera Party, they namely are running in Cape Mount because they feel that Cape Mount is one of the stronghold. So don't underestimate all the two can be talking. We shouldn't underestimate Akko. Akko is there. They have their fixed number.
How many level of David Spelling men can be doing? The other guy say Cummins and Gonglo might get 7%, and Cummins might get 5%. Remember, Ellis Cummins is working all. Huh. Ellis Cummins working all. I'm telling you.
Mr. Cummins is reaching out.
Mr. Cummins is reaching out.
He's reaching out more than even Ambassador Boakai. He's reaching out.
He's reaching out.
Yeah, I've been seeing him lately. We have to give him that.
He's engaging the people.
Engaging the people, and that's what now Ambassador Boakai, the Nyombli, the Kun, and other people need to be doing. They need to engage more. Don't just
one of the counties we'll keep an eye on is Grand Bassa County. Grand Bassa is very, very critical and serious. Yombli need to tie her bootstrap and in delivering Grand Bassa to the Unity Party. It will help her in the future. If Yombli fail to deliver on that, and Charlene Bromsky pulls the votes for the CPP, that will be disastrous. That would be disastrous.
Let's take our man Tom Will. Tom Will, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, Boaga, and good morning, Mr. Mr. Collins. Common space.
Wait, we might go to the runoff. If
listen to your man. Your man say they may likely go to the runoff. So
we working. Come on.
Who going to run out? Who?
Mr. Gonglo.
That don't April Fool pass long down.
We got funny. I'll respond. Yeah. I'll respond.
I have a point. Tom Will.
Boaga, the team.
So Tomo, you want me to tell you that like you're waiting now for inauguration in January, right? Say April Fool pass. Like Tom Will in a close already press in rating our SKD for inauguration.
Yes.
Tap coming on video call. On video call on inauguration day. So I'll clap for you. Come here.
Yeah, Tom Will, go ahead, make a point, my brother.
Let me go. Look, Boaga, the theme of this election, October 10, 2023, is very simple. No vote to waste. No vote to waste.
What Tom Will declare operation no vote to waste?
Joseph Yuma Boaga versus Josh Weah. No vote to waste. All the other mushroom party will give chance. No vote to waste. One round victory. The country is suffering. Our economy is bad. There's no
more. You're not going to win in one round.
Boaga 110 victory. No vote to waste. Ask the ANC people. The ANC.
You're not going to win in one round. Don't say that on the platform.
Survey. They call it the voter perception survey. Ask them for the result. The result put Joseph Boaga in a commanding lead. Ask the ANC. They get it. The VPS result. Yeah.
Tom Will, you know that no political party can win one round, right? Do you believe that Ambassador Boaga can just win the first round directly?
Based on the team I'm giving you, based on the objective that no vote to waste. If you have only Joseph Boaga and a comment, let the people focus on only Joseph Boaga and George Manuel Weah. Somebody can win one round victory because we're not going to waste any vote on 1%, 2%, 5%. But arrest some people, even the Darlington who's speaking there, the one governor shouldn't have been in the race because a party had less than 2% of the vote last election, 2017. These are people who are just kind of disturbed the process.
No. Hold on there. I will not allow you to use this platform to spew out that the electoral body that is certified by law that regulate electoral matters that has quasi-judicial authority is the National Elections Commission. You seen people from the Unity Party made that alarm that Gonglo should not be contesting. You see that, Mame Bwaga? They raised that issue. And Councillor Gonglo, give me a chance. Councillor Gonglo represented himself to the National Elections Commission. They review how much votes the LPP garnered in 2017. They review the facts. And we meet the National Elections Commission benchmark. The LPP have been feeding candidates in the legislature. The LPP party headquarters, we are making the requirement. So for you to
stop. Stop.
Are you a certificate?
We are only allowing this to slide because we need you. If there will be second round, we need you. We don't want to be very harsh on this.
Don't let them
running as an independent candidate. Tiawan should be running as an independent candidate, not on the party. That party is not qualified to partake in this coming election by law. We're not harsh.
Okay,
yeah. Conclude. Okay, to conclude again, I'm saying that the theme of this election is no vote to waste. Joseph Boakai and George Weah. As the ANC people for the voter perception survey they have conducted, put Joseph Yuma Boakai in your community. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for concluding. That would take
can just call and just provide false narrative to the public. These were the same people who raised the alarm that Councillor Gonglo will not meet the requirement by the National Elections Commission. In fact, they filed a complaint to NEC that was investigated. They said, we just let it slide. No, you didn't let it slide. The reason why the LPP and Councillor Gonglo is contesting in this election is because they have met all of the requirements certified by the National Elections Commission. And they have the criteria on who can feed candidates. So you just get on the radio, Tomo, you just talk anyhow. Don't do that to say, oh, we let it slide. You're not letting it slide. The reason why we are in this race is because we meet the minimum qualification to feed presidential candidate. So don't say that there are laws on the books that pertain to, that govern electoral matters. And NEC operate that. If you feel that Congress should not be contesting, go to court. Say NEC already adjudicated the matter, go to court.
All right, let's take this person here on the line. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, Mr. Collins. How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty well. Your name is joining us from?
It's Alex Menable calling from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to agree with there's election, they're not always predictable. Sometimes what you predict may not come to pass. But from our indication, I had to believe that election was held today in Liberia. I think CDC and United Party might go for second round. I'm not saying, I'm not saying I can be biased for, but even though there's no scientific poll being conducted, but the local poll that we have now in Liberia, all the local radio stations, for our education, always going with CDC and Joseph Boakai. They may do well, and all of them may do well. Don't overlook that. But from all indication what I'm seeing now, I'm seeing with all biases, there's possibility that when there's second round, it be between CDC and United Party. Thank you so much.
All right, we take two more calls, then we wrap it up on today's edition of the show. Just two more calls. Plus 231 888 624171. Yeah, plus 231 888 624171. 71077 0102 102 86 0103 83 555 102 102. Let's take this second to the last caller. Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Hey, how you, brother?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name?
This is Kevin Gate calling from Fargo, North Dakota. Fargo, North Dakota.
Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you. Yeah. I just want to provide some clarity on what Darlington was saying. United Party people pay some guys from their camp, they are showing supporters to take Councillor Gonglo to court. So these are some of the reasons that are going to make the Unity Party, even if they go for second round, nobody going to support them. Because they raise the issue and then they pay somebody from their camp to take Councillor Gonglo to court. Not knowing that they don't even know the law. Councillor Gonglo Party won one of the representative seats in my Magiri, but they read law and they stop the highway. So they need to be very careful of what they're saying. They're just trying to put everybody aside and feel that they are entitled to this thing. They are making a big mistake. When they face a problem, when they fall into second round, but which of course we know that they are not going to fall in second round. In regard to what you guys were saying pertaining to Musa Belete about Nimba County, let me tell you, let me give you information. Musa Belete going to run campaign in Nimba, he's not going to call Eris coming in. Because the Nimbadian, they are already rolling. He went somewhere to campaign and talk about Edison Kumis. The people told him, do you know that our son is in the race? And he said, who? They said, Councillor Gonglo. So next time you come here, you run campaign. If you want to call Councillor Gonglo, you call anybody, we're not going to vote for you. So what I'm telling you is you can call Musa Belete and ask him. He's going to confirm it to you. I'm giving you factual information.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right. Let me take our last caller, James Davis. James, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Baka.
Yeah, welcome. Live.
Baka, let me tell you the fact. The one couple of people, they were even doing election in their own village. Let me tell you the fact. There's no need. They told them that there's no need to waste your vote. But everybody here had they want to go for election 22 Kennedy. Why you want to go to election? Everybody want position. This is position they're fighting to. They don't want to work together. The opposition, they want to work. Everybody wants to become president. At the end of the day, that's all they're looking for.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm listen, Bossman.
You'll be seeing.
Hello.
Bossman.
Yeah.
Councillor Gonglo is a respectable statesman.
Yeah.
Who have fought for this country democracy over the years. For you to come on the platform and say everybody want to be president, how you will quantify Councillor Tier1 Gonglo in such a quadrant? To say even in your own village you will not even win. Don't say that yet. Do you know what Tier1 Gonglo in our country history? He just used this platform to say that. Don't do that. When I speak about Ambassador Joseph Boyka in that condescending way, so please don't talk about Councillor Gonglo in that manner in faction.
Tier1 Gonglo's sister served as superintendent. She went for a secretarial position a B or 2 times. So what do you think about in the whole
you follow the way in which Eden lost the number? You follow the way? Prince Johnson, the people have always been electing Prince Johnson, who have been stealing millions from Liberia political space and be reinvesting in Nimba to a ordinary woman like Edith Gongwe, who probably don't have no resources to go campaign. You saw the numbers in Nimba every time she contests against Senator Johnson. She always comes second. It's because Prince Johnson will use the same Liberian political space.
You're not looking at coming second. You should be looking at coming first. This thing is on her when she was superintendent. She did some things there that she not supposed to do. That's why the people don't vote for her.
She not supposed to do.
In her own village, from my area. I'm telling you.
Let him conclude. Yeah, just conclude quickly, my brother. So again.
So they hold something here, even though I'm not for CDC, I'm not for Unity Party. But let me tell you, there's no need to vote. Tier1 Gonglo people call me to vote for Billy. I said there's no need for me to vote. For Tier1 Gonglo, what you have for Tier1 Gonglo, I know you will not win. That waste of vote. There's nowhere. Even the Nimba, the problem about people are not ready for a man to be president. They're not ready for that yet.
All right. Thank you so much.
You see the petty issue he's raising, tribal issue. Anyway, we don't break up.
Yeah, you have to conclude from your end because
see, we must avoid sectionalizing the country. Oh, did I bring poor now one man to be president? Did I bring poor now one another crewman to be president because Jawia is a role? Did I bring poor now one Manigo man to be president because Manigo man can be president? We need to stop that kind of narrative. We need to stop it in our country. Our country must come of age and move forward. We can be better in that kind of a petty argument about people, and now the same thing that they did. Bweka, the level of hate in opposition, even if you disagree with Councillor Gonglo or the LPP, but for Unity Party people to go under the cover of darkness, to file an action at the National the National Elections Commission to prevent Councillor Gonglo from contesting, and there will be the same people to go asking for his support. You say we're not relevant. You say you will not do nothing, but you go into the Elections Commission to have him disqualified from contesting in this election because you know the level of weight that Gonglo's carry in Nimba. And they did that because of strategic reason. Because Councillor Gonglo remain one of the traditional sons of Nimba County. The people of Nimba know their son. So you are here going to prevent Councillor Gonglo from running. They went in the case the NEC found no merit. That later they didn't know that the LPP won a seat in Magibi County. The LPP has always been there. So they raise the kind of issue. They don't know. They didn't do their research. They run to the Elections Commission to prevent it. Again, Councillor Gonglo is a patriot. If it will be a singular decision, if he don't make it to the second round to support Mr. Bweka, that will be all of the conscience or the dictates of his heart. I will not preempt or decide what Councillor Gonglo will do if he don't make it to the second round. I will not decide. But what I do know is that he's a man of, he has undying love for his country. He prioritizes all Liberians, regardless you are wherever. Even some of the things that Councillor Gonglo can do, some of us we see it differently. Yesterday, Councillor Gonglo paid a visit to the Unity Party headquarters and the CDC headquarters. Women say, Paul, you know what, Councillor Gonglo, he want to reach out. That oneness as all Liberians, reaching out to unite the forces. That's what Gonglo is doing. He want to reconcile our people. He's a reconciler. He's not a divider. He's not a combative person who want to see people fighting here and there. He has impeccable integrity and character. One thing you will say about Gonglo, when you want to talk about T1 Gonglo, you are not accusing of participating in the looting of the country. So, and when Gonglo like good man, you can't let. What kind of country is that? That will see good people who want to be president. We say, oh, you good up, you can't let. I thought it would be Councillor Gonglo. What ideas do you have of this country? If Gonglo don't put for policy prescription in terms of ideas, then you don't support Gonglo. Tonga say, oh, that JMB is that sufficient? JMB, like political ideology. Oh, we carry JMB, like political ideology. If Bweka want to be president, let Bweka tell how he will move this country forward. Councillor Gonglo the same must answer the hard question and tell us exactly where he want to take this country. But our society will say, oh, they make good, and for him, in too honest, he can't let. So why you fear? So the Liberian project won't be electing thief. They will say they make good, but he can't let. And what? It's too straightforward. We have made president, really? And you want to have countries like Ghana have made significant progress? Look, Bweka, peace be to his ashes. The late President Jared John Rawlings led Ghana and left the Ghanaian presidency not as a millionaire, but at middle income status. The same house Jared was living in before he became president of Ghana was the same old house Jared moved into. Honest living. But you have people who are set in government. When Liberian people believe that you work in government, you don't steal and be all the early snow, they don't regard you. Councillor Gonglo, say whatever you want to say about him, but he's a man of unmatched integrity, and he's a man that can do the job that we believe in, and that is why we will not relent. We will support him. We will continue to make the case for Councillor T1 Gonglo. We believe that he provides more better policy prescription options to all of the candidates in the race. So, Bweka, thank you. And just before we leave the show today, August 8th is the birthday of my own old man, veteran.
August 2nd.
Yes, veteran Liberian progressive leader, Professor Alaric Tokpa celebrates his birthday today. Alaric Tokpa, by the way, supports the JMB agenda. That's my old man. I have a lot of respect for veteran Tokpa. Alaric Tokpa, as you may be aware, former student leader sentenced to Bella Yara prison by the military regime of Sergeant Doe by firing squad, only to change on ideological issues. He said to the regime of Mr. Doe that you can take us to Bella Yara and shoot us, but we're not compromise. We're not tell Mr. Doe things he want to hear. So I have a lot of respect for Professor Tokpa. He celebrates his birthday today. So happy birthday, Professor Alaric Tokpa. Thank you, Bweka. And tomorrow morning, we'll be on here to look at multiple of different kinds of other issues. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you so much. That's Darlington Collins. So, folks, it's been a wonderful show today. Yeah. Like how you'll be looking for now till the election. Everybody there defending their own. You see my man Darlington, the man is.
No, but for real. You can You Tion store from la brain pour Quavos? Maman, everybody know Tion. Tion will come from up Broad Street.